one of the people stepping on me was my wife, though, right? Like
that doesn't matter. I don't look. I am a real trad calf. Okay, I don't support polycule stepping circles.
No, it's yeah. I heard about you talking shit about me getting stepped on, and guess what? I'm gonna just hire some strippers to force step on you or whatever. Ukraine's a known supporter of trans rights, actually.
Hey, don't drive. I like Ukrainians. I like Russians. The conflict brings me no joy. I want to see brother and sister. Yeah, they're like dug into fucking trenches and shit. It's gonna go on forever until everyone's dead.
That's so sad. Who was it? Someone just was it Ryan Long who they went to like the Pride Parade and were asking if they supported Ukraine, and then to the trans people if they supported Ukraine, and then they would tell them like do you know about Ukraine's position on trans rights, and they tell them and watch the horror wash over their face.
Yeah, Ukraine has been billed as like a beacon of liberal democracy defending against Russia. Ukrainians are typically very, very conservative people. Even like the Jewish population in Ukraine is very conservative. They are. They are
Elijah Schaefer. Sorry,
huh?
It was Elijah Schaefer, not Ryan Long. Yeah.
Okay, like in capital cities like Kiev, you're probably gonna find more LGBT stuff. It was the same way in like Serbia and Belgrade. Is that you occasionally see like an office for like the local LGBT association or whatever, but in general, the Orthodox, the Slavs, they're not on this bandwagon, which just goes to show that, like, you know, I like Ukrainians and I want the Ukrainian people to have self-determination, but I do see this as like a regional conflict that's propped up to like be a proxy war, and it's like they bill it as like, oh, you got this cool like you know, like metrosexual Jewish guys like the president. So we wait,
but everybody says I look like Zelensky, so you can't say it that way. Like you can't do that.
Dance around in hot pants because he does.
Yes, but
you're probably metrosexual then, Nick. I'm sorry to break it to you,
but I'm not Jewish though. Like you can't
bill him. It's the same thing.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the Jews of Eastern Europe. No, you have to just leave it at that cool president guy. Like you can't do the metrosexual dances in hot pants thing because I don't want that out there. And now it's going to be on Kiwifarms. So I'm very frustrated with you for making that happen. Like you forced me to say that. So therefore it's your fault. You forced
me to make fun of you when you get stepped on by women in the anime convention. You have to stop. I don't condone this.
Do you want to know the story behind that? Because it's mildly
funny.
I
don't. I've seen the video.
No, but you don't know that the backstory wasn't.
There is no backstory which adequately excuses this behavior, Nicholas.
No, you misunderstand. I don't need to excuse behavior. I'm telling you the story because I think it makes it.
Well, you obviously want to tell the story, so get it off.
I'm going to tell the story, but I just want you to buy into it. Like I want you to consent. I'm forcing you to consent to me telling the story was what I was doing. So a couple years ago when I went to Matsuri, that girl, Shrimp Faye, she had the sign said, "We'll step on you for free." And Attorney Tom got stepped on, like of his own free will volition. He lays down on the ground and gets stepped on. So I made fun of him relentlessly. This year, he calls her up in advance of the convention, says, "Hey, are you going to this thing?" She's like, "I'm not really thinking about it." He pays her a significant sum of money for the sole purpose of coming to the anime convention to step on me, which is why she had on the sign the Nick Rekieta experience on the other side of her step on you for free sign. So that just makes her
a hooker. You got stepped on by a hooker. That's even worse.
You know, one of the people stepping on me was my wife, though, right? Like that
doesn't matter. I don't look. I am a real trad calf. Okay, I don't support polycule stepping circles.
I think you do. I see, because I know this is a LARP because I saw that you posted on your own forum how much you love anime and you've been just lying to fit in. So I know you're.
I've been called out. Like I can't even disprove that screen cap is fake because there's no original source anymore.
Yeah, no, it's real. It's in the cultural zeitgeist. We know it to be true because it always was true. It makes sense anyway. And so we know it's just a few minutes away from finding out that you get stepped on by your catboy harem.
You know what's really funny is that that's like a lot of replies to Metacri's tweet that has the "I love anime" quote in it are like, I knew it this entire time. And it's like there are so many like jokes that exist because Metacritic literally just made them up and people thought it was funny, and it's become like a thing that people just accept as true.
Here we go. Here, do you see the deflection, guys? Oh, he just made them up. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. Josh, it is real. Is real.
I have endured many great slanderous lies against my character in person, but none so grievous as this.
No, it's yeah, I heard about you talking shit about me getting stepped on, and guess what? I'm gonna just hire some strippers to force step on you or whatever. Fucking done. Tracks you down.
Pretty sure it's battery. That's called sexual assault.
So, some big dude is gonna come up and grab you,
and
pin
pumps.
you to the ground. There's just gonna be stiletto marks all over your stomach.
Oh, anything but my gunt. It's so delicate.
Oh, but it's never. Wait, I have to ask though, because I haven't gotten to ask you this. Have you ever been beaten on the streets of Portugal?
I have never been beaten on the streets of Portugal or any country for that matter. Surprise, surprise.
So you've never like been out in public, had someone show up, beat you up, and had your bifurcated gun like laying out like in photos or anything like that?
I have never been recognized in public. Thankfully.
Really?
Really. I think I look, because the pictures that are out there of me are like, so I don't even look like the same person in many of them, and they're very old, and I'm doing that intentionally.
Did you go the Nikki Avocado route? Are you like 600 pounds now?
No, I went the Nikki Cage route, and I took my face off.
There you go. That's why you moved to a third world country. You're like, I need a facioplasty or like you just swapped it.
I got a face off with Epstein. Epstein's walking around with my face. I'm alive and well in Israel.
Well, okay, do you think John McAfee's still alive? Did you see the report that he's faked his own death? Did you see that at all?
McAfee? No, I've not heard of that.
His ex-girlfriend came out and like did an interview and said he faked his own death. He's just living the sweet life in Texas, apparently. Like
that'd be funny.
How would you do that? Because he was in like a Spanish prison.
You pay them.
Oh yeah, that's I forgot. You just give them money, and McAfee allegedly had a decent amount of it.
Man, that's why I told that to Ralph. I said, you don't understand, man. The U.S. has like no concept of low-level corruption. Our corruption is very real, but it's like high up there. In other countries, it's normal. It's like expected that public servants will just take a bit of money to make life a little bit easier. And Americans can't even fathom that.
I've heard that about Japan, and specifically with the medical system, that they have like they have some level of socialized medicine, but if you want actual like care quickly, you pay.
Oh, I'm sure.
You pay directly to the doctor and get to the front of the line.
That's how it works everywhere. They really only have like a single payer system where everyone's treated the same in Japan.
I don't know if it's fully socialized. That's why I said some level of it, but that's just what I've heard about it. But I don't know. I've never been there.
It's fascinating.
855 Nick wins. Nick Rekieta is the lawyer for you.